Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Professor Brian David Phillips. Got my eyeballs on so that we can see the screen. I know you can see me in the camera. I can't see you with my glasses on, so I gotta pop them up. Alrighty, so today, real quick, let's get to it. Tasks. Brand new update, brand new feature for ChatGPT, currently in beta, currently only for paid members, but hopefully going to open up to free members too. But essentially, this is allows you to add tasks to your ChatGPT. Task? What is that? Well, let's find out. Let's switch on over to, hey, it's me down here in the corner. That's me in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but they do put me there. Alrighty, so this is my ChatGPT screen, my web page, because the Windows version of the app currently doesn't have tasks. They have it for the web page. They have it for the mobile. They have it for the iOS. They have it for the Android. They have it for the Apple computers. They just don't have it for the Windows computer app. Huh. You would think they would have that since, I mean, Microsoft puts a lot of money into ChatGPT, guys. You know, don't give priority to your competitor. Apple, help us out. But we can use it on the web page. So let's check this out. Essentially, you're going to want to check out how do you access your chats. Okay, so if I click on my happy face up here, hello, happy face. I can just click right on my tasks, and that lists my tasks that I currently have available to me. Okay, I've got a task that's looking for AI news stories. I've got a task that sends a motivational image. So let's take a look. So this is a task I have that every day at a certain time, it researches and sends me AI news and gives me a summary of what's going on in the world. So yay that. I also have motivational image. So it sends me an image where it says, every step forward brings you closer to your peak. Oh, okay. It spells things wrong. I mean, come on, it's Dolly 3, not as good as Midjourney, but it's there. And that's a nice thing to have. But wait a minute. What if you want to create a task? So when I click on happy face over here and get my list of tasks, that's just what's created. How do I make one? Well, you go to new chat, and up here where you have your model, click on that and you should have a new option, ChatGPT 4.0 with scheduled tasks. I click on that and now I can create a new task. Essentially what this is, it's a custom prompt for ChatGPT to do a thing for you at certain times of the day, week, or month. So if I want to, I can create a brand spanking new one. Let's go ahead and do that. As many of you know, I am a professor at an elite university in Taiwan. I haven't been there very long. This is my 35th year. Yes, 35 years. Okay, so let's see. What can I help you with? It does have some possible prompts you can use, but I'm an EFL teacher, so I want ChatGPT to search for news stories related to developments and issues of AI and English as a foreign language. And I want to give it to me daily at, okay, we're going to test this at 4 p.m. daily. So I ask it, and now it's thinking about, hey, this man's an idiot. Booyah. So I've created my task, and that will activate. It's now 3:58 here in Taiwan at this moment. So that'll activate in a couple of minutes. But it's asking me, do you want to turn on desktop notifications? So it'll send me a message when it's done that. And so I'm going to hit allow. And so I'll get a pop-up message from my desktop that it has done this thing. We got 2 minutes there, so that's cool. But now here's the thing. I want to show you a couple things here. These are all my GPTs on the side. Actually, it's not all my GPTs. It's just the ones that are in that list. I've a lot of them. Okay, so when I look at my AI News Digest, you're going to see that my task is way up here. And every day when it sends out my summary, it all ends up in the same chat. And that's useful. That's kind of cool. And also, because I asked it for citations, notice I've got my summaries, and it'll say where it gets the stories from. And here are my sources for that particular day. I really should edit this so that it, one, don't use emojis, they're stupid, and two, that it gives me the date of the news dump, because I forgot to tell it to do that. And I'll make a shift to this particular one. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go in and make a shift to this particular so let's say be sure to provide the date at the beginning of the news dump. Booyah. That way I know what day that happened. I'm going to copy that, and I think I'll probably put that in the other one, but it's 4 p.m. Did I screw up my other one? Okay, let's AI EFL news summaries. 4 p.m. delayed. Why is it delayed? Okay, it should have sent the news dump, but it says it's delayed. Ah, it did it. Okay. Now here's the thing. Okay, so it just sent me my news dump. I asked it for related to EFL. It sent it here. And I'm going to change this one too so I get the date on it. Here's my 20 summaries of EFL and AI stories with citations. Neat. And I asked it to pick the top 5 stories and give me a longer summary for those. So I got all of those. And here's the thing. I asked for the top 5 stories, but it didn't give them all to me because, hey, I ran out of tokens. So I do have to go back in and say continue, and it'll continue the prompt. And it'll just update. Oh, it didn't update. Neat. Okay, so hey, guess what? We're hit. It's top 5. I guess it's not that many good ones, but it will continue the task daily at 4 p.m. Let's do this. Let's make sure it tells us that. Now I've told it to. I told it 4 p.m. because that's what time it is right here, right now. But honestly, I don't want to do that. I don't want it hassling me in the middle of the day. So I'm going to change this. Instead of daily, I don't need daily because you're going to get a lot of repeats. So I'm going to go once a week. and what day it should give it to me. So we're going to give it to, let's say Saturday, and I'm going to change this to the morning on Saturday. So at 5:30 a.m., it sends out this news dump. All right, but that's essentially what this is. I can do more. If I want to create a new task, I probably want to go ahead and go to New Chat and click on Scheduled Chats, ChatGPT tasks, and then I create a new chat. Let's see. Now here's the thing. It only does a dump. It only does a task every 15 minutes, and you can only do it 4 times in an hour. And so if I want to do something as demo, I gotta wait and look. I'm not gonna do that. We're just going to actually, let's do this. I had a motivational image. As many of you know, I designed tarot cards. Let's do a motivational tarot image. Booyah. It'll create a tasks, set it for daily at 4 a.m. Boom. There you go. And then it'll just keep repeating into that particular chat. But that's really the whole thing. There's not a lot otherwise. It's very quick, very easy. I hope this has been helpful. Experiment, play around. There's some examples. Think about, what could you ask it to do? Write a blog post? Motivational? Keeping you updated on certain types of news? This is, honestly, this is just a first step towards, well, it's a second step actually, toward agents. Everybody in the news related to AI is saying 2025 is going to be the agentic year. It'll be the year of the AI agent. Mark Zuckerberg, in an interview with Joe Rogan, said he sees Meta in 2025. They're probably going to replace their mid-level programmers with AI agents this year. Okay, this year they're going to start getting rid of people. The CEO of Salesforce, they have a lot of programmers. He's already said we're not going to be hiring new programmers, and we're not going to be hiring new salespeople either. We're going to use AI agents. It doesn't mean they're not going to have humans doing work. The humans are going to have their own capacity and productivity enhanced because of their AI assistants. Zuckerberg said, "Oh, your team is probably going to have humans and AI agents who work together." And this is a very, very beginning step for OpenAI, who hasn't been doing a lot in the agent space, even though ChatGPT is the underlying AI for most of the agentic workflows that you see out there, except for those who use LLMs or LM Studio, and they do local installs and things like that. But I mean, Gemini, of course, Claude, they're all agentic. Microsoft with Copilot, that's agentic workflows. We're going to see a lot more. So ChatGPT, they had custom GPTs. That's a first step towards agentic workflows. That's where you prompt the AI to a certain task and get it to go. Now we have tasks in ChatGPT using a new model. Eventually, it's all going to be whatever, and you're going to have a personal agent, a personal assistant that is an agentic AI. So that's kind of cool. Kind of scary for some people, but that's, hey, guess what? The future is knocking on your door. Okay. I hope this is helpful. Get in there, play around, see what you get. I'm Professor Brian David Phillips. I teach at National Chengchi University. I am an associate professor in Taiwan. Yay! Actually, I teach English at the university. Many of you know me as a hypnotist as well. And many of you know me as a tarot designer and a Sather teacher and all sorts of cool stuff. I also research AI, specifically AI and educational use. In fact, at the university right now, I am a member of at least 3 research projects, formal research projects on AI. I hope this has been helpful to you. In the comments, why don't you say, hey, this is so cool. I'm using it now. Here's the cool thing I'm doing. Share the cool things that you do. I'm lonely. I need to know. I need some reinforcement from you. Say, dude, I enjoyed this video. You're incredibly handsome. You don't have to say the last part. I add it myself in my head. Take care. This has been Professor Brian David Phillips saying, live trance and prosper. Bye-bye.
Breathe deep, close your eyes, and surrender to the cause. Let the rhythm of the symbols take you far. In the dance of the arcana, see your story start to bloom. Every flip, every turn, it's like magic in the room. Tarot trance, feel the vibe, let your spirit take a